Create custom pins from scratch with the studio. From enamel pins to die-struck metal, every detail is designed your way. Your shape, your artwork, your finish. With endless customization options.
We all make mistakes. We've all said things we wish we hadn't, done things we wish we could undo. And yet, if you look back honestly, you will see that at that time, with the understanding and consciousness you had, you were doing your best. It's a curious thing, isn't it? We stand in the present, armed with new awareness, and we look back at the person we once were, as though they should have known what we know now.
What up, gang?
But that earlier self could not have. It was moving through life with the tools available at that moment.
Got my boy.
With the clarity or lack of clarity it had at the time. To condemn yourself for the past is like scolding a child for not knowing calculus. You learn through fumbling, through error, through falling down. That is how the game works.
Your leg, what you up to, gang?
Was part of the path that brought you here. So forgiveness begins not with grand gestures, but with this simple recognition.
What you doing up today, bro?
You were always doing your best, even when your best looked clumsy or confused. To see that is to soften. To soften is to begin to forgive. To forgive yourself is not to erase the past, nor to pretend it didn't happen. It is to see it for what it truly was.
Yeah.
An experiment in being alive. Every choice, every blunder, every harsh word you regret was not a crime against existence, but a step in learning how to walk. The trouble is, most of us carry our mistakes like stones in a sack, dragging them along year after year. We replay scenes in our heads, wishing we could edit the script.
Shit,
but the past is finished.
It's only 2:40.
Now it is only an illusion carried by the mind. To keep punishing yourself is to argue with what no longer is. There is a difference between learning and self-condemnation. Learning is alive. It opens the way forward. Condemnation is dead weight. It chains you to an old version of yourself that doesn't even exist anymore. Compassion for yourself is to let the stones fall, to lay down the heavy sack, and to see that you are no longer the one who stumbled. You are the one who learned from them. And in seeing this, you take your first step into freedom. What is true of yourself is also true of others. When a person acts in a way you call wrong, they are not choosing from infinite.
I got new things going on in my life.
What if your dream was to build the fastest car ever? But then when you got older, what if you realized that the world needed something more adventurous? So what if you built something that could climb mountains and go swimming? What if it was all electric and super friendly and built for the future? I mean, what if they like it and even these guys like it? And oh yeah, you still made it really...
Shit, nah, I'm not in my feel. I'm in this, it's 2 o'clock. But once it hit 12, 1 o'clock, it was a spiritual hour. I just got off work for real not too long ago. So, you know what I mean? Gotta listen to stuff like that to refresh your memory. Oh, I got you. Cause that shit was close. Yeah, I said I'm not in my feeling, bro. But it's a spiritual hour once it hit midnight and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm great, bro. You know what I mean? I just got off work, so I'm about smoking a little blunt, get my mind right. You know what I mean?
Fast.
And I meditation.
What if this whole wild adventure was already happening, and this was just the start?
Good evening, my dear friends.
Tonight
I want to share with you
I got shit going on where
I've ever discovered for
I'm trying to keep
transforming
it going.
imagination into reality.
Try
It
not
is
to
a method
fall
so
back
simple
to my
that a
way.
child could understand it, yet so profound that it holds the secret to every miracle recorded in Scripture and every success story throughout human history. The technique I'm going to reveal tonight requires no special equipment, no years of study, no complex rituals or ceremonies. It requires only one thing, your ability to feel. But not just any feeling, the specific feeling that accompanies the fulfillment of your deepest desires. I call this technique Feel It Real. And it is based on the fundamental truth that your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly felt imaginal experience and an actual physical experience. When you learn to feel your desires as already fulfilled, not as future possibilities, but as present realities, I don't think I ever had somebody I love. You set in motion forces that must bring those desires into physical manifestation. The revelation of this truth came to me through a young woman who attended my lectures for months, but experienced no change in her circumstances.
Without a reason, just
she approached me one evening with tears of frustration. Neville, she said, I visualize every day just as you teach. I see myself in my ideal life with perfect clarity.
People want to see me do good.
But nothing happens. What am I doing wrong? I observed her for a moment and asked, when you visualize your ideal life, how do you feel? I feel hopeful, she replied. Sometimes excited about what could be. There was the problem. She was visualizing her desire while feeling hopeful about its future manifestation, rather than feeling the satisfaction of its present fulfillment. She was imagining from the consciousness of someone who didn't have her desire, rather than feeling from the consciousness of someone who already possessed it. I said to her, hope is the feeling you have when you believe something good might happen in the future. But I want you to feel something very different. I want you to feel the way you would feel if your desire had already happened. If it were already a completed fact in your life. I guided her through the process, step by step. Close your eyes, I said, and instead of seeing...
I feel like quitting sometimes. But I remember what I have and who I have and what I have.
You spend too long pouring into others while your own cup runs dry.
Facts.
Chasing validation, pleasing people.
You ever feel like
saying yes when your soul is screaming no?
I was your
and what has it gotten you?
Where
burnout,
ain't really like quitting. It
a
was
life
like
that
I
doesn't
just
even
had to
feel
let
like
go.
yours anymore, and your dreams gather dust, your peace fades, and resentment quietly
the creator in the universe do his thing.
The truth, the world will take as much as you give, but no one will protect your soul like you can. It's time to stop shrinking for others and start standing tall for yourself. Because the greatest act of rebellion isn't saying no to them. It's saying yes to you. It's time to shift the focus. Not out of selfishness,
I feel like
but out of survival.
Sometime, but then I remember
because the greatest project you'll ever work on
what I need to do
is you.
Not worth the quitting.
When
That's
you stop giving too much to everyone else and start investing
sure you write
in your
that shit
mind,
down, bro.
Your growth, your peace, everything changes.
I need you to drop that shit on me every time you come on here.
Deserves front row seats to your life. Some people need to be moved to the balcony.
Shoot your leg.
Or out of the building completely. This is your wake-up call. Focus on yourself. Reclaim your energy. Rewrite your story. Have you ever reached a point where you felt completely drained? Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. You kept showing up for everyone else. Answering every call. Solving every problem, being the strong one, the reliable one. You kept pouring and pouring until one day you looked in the mirror and realized you had nothing left.
So how do I win?
Not for them, and not even for you.
How do I
remember
win?
Someone telling me,
oh, is winning.
You're so strong. And I smiled, nodded, said thank you. But inside I was crumbling. I was tired of always being on. Of stretching myself thin, of always being needed, but never really known. Somewhere along the way I had mistaken love for performance and compassion for self-neglect. Let me ask you, have you ever given so much that you forgot you existed?
Yo.
Have you ever been so busy filling everyone else's cup that you didn't notice your own
Hey,
was
I like
dry?
hearing that. You hear what you just
And
said,
yet,
bro?
you kept going.
I like that. My boy said, yo, bro said, my name is Jack and I'm 29. I live in UK and I have 6 kids and a wife. That's tough, bro. Facts. The best thing about all you just said it was your wife and the kids. Facts, bro. Nah, you know me. Facts. Jackie. Jackie. Nah, for real, that's what's up, though. You got 6 kids. Yo, I'm only 33, bro, and I only got 1 kid. And I want 1 more, but my experience I had with the first kind of scared me. I'm doing better with it now, dealing with it. I don't really scare me as used to, you know what I mean? But that shit has scared me, bro. It's due to the facts how my first baby mom, you know what I mean? Because I was a good father, and I'm a great father for real, yo. She scared the shit out of me, bro. Kind of scared that if I could be another kid, and for somebody trying to take it away from me, knowing that like that mean the word to me. Damn, yo, bro. I went through a situation like that, but I had to do all the chasing around. You feel me? Like for real, like listen, my baby mom, right? She from Virgin Island, but I met her in Job Corps. You understand what I mean? She was older than me too. She had already had 2 kids. That's almost was about to hit like either like 14 and shit like that. You feel me? Or a little bit younger than that. So I met her in Job Corps. She got pregnant by cause I wasn't trying to get her pregnant on purpose. You feel me? You know I was in Job Corps slinging that shit left and right. You feel me? So she ended up getting pregnant again. I wasn't fucking everybody though. Don't get it twisted. I was very picky. I ended up getting her pregnant, dog. Bro, I don't know what else I could have showed this bitch, bro. And mind you, I was scared. I don't know what the fuck. You feel me? She told me she pregnant, and I'm in Job Corps, which is it's a trade school. You know what I mean? Like I was taking CNA. I had just completed my security trade. I had my security license, and I got into CNA and shit. Job Corps was paying it for me, getting all that shit for free. Bro, I smashed, bro. This bitch got pregnant, bro. When this bitch told me, dog, I ain't know how to fucking react. Mind you, the belly keep getting big. You know, I beat it. I'm dead, gang. Like I did. You feel me? Certain shit I ain't know how to do it, cause it ain't. You know what I mean? Certain shit, you know. Cause she had more experience. She could have put me on, but you know what I mean? But this bitch, see how much I care for that baby, bro. She left with the baby, gang. And the crazy thing that I really don't get, it don't piss me off no more. It's just I don't get. It's like you got 2 other kids that their father's not really in their life, and you end up having another kid that the motherfucker wanna be there. He been there since you had in the belly. Treat you like a motherfucker queen. I cook and clean and shit. You know what I mean? And it don't phase me like do a little clean. That shit don't bother me. How some people, man, they bothered. And not like bothering, like, but it's like, nigga, for my baby, nigga, I do that shit. Especially she had the belly. I didn't want her to do nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know how to treat her. Because, you know, I never had somebody pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, and she just took that kid away from me, bro. She didn't, listen, she didn't get, the crazy thing is she didn't give birth right here with me, bro. She left and went to Virgin Island. I had to lose that shit. Yeah, and the thing is, she's not toxic, bro. Like, she's not a toxic woman. It's the fucking mentality, gang. She left, bro. She left like 2 or 3 months, 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, before she could give birth, I think she left and went to Virgin Island, bro. Like, bro, I've been here. Like, you left because you wanted to leave, not because anything. And you left and had the baby somewhere else, and knowing I've been calling, I'm still trying to, you know what I mean? After you left, even though I'm mad, you understand? Like, and still in a lot of moments, you know what I mean? Cause I raised myself. I ain't, you feel me? Me having a kid, that shit's a big. That shit's a big deal for me. You feel me? Cause you know, like I got a whole lot of fucking love to give, like pure fucking unconditional love. You feel me? And she got my kid living with her grandma. Like, it don't make sense. You know what I did? When I started dating again, I was honestly with everyone, and I made rules like I'm first no one will. Yeah. Fact. Cause I need a real female. Like, hell yeah, I understand. Some female will get it while you saying it now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel you. But don't really get it. Cause when you start really putting your son first, she be like, like stupid ass bitch, I told you. Told you. I mean, I'm not, I ain't mad at her, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at her. Cause I can't be mad or nothing. Cause that shit, cause I went through that stage and it kept me away from her. You understand what I mean? My daughter. So that kept me away from talking to her on the phone, all that extra. I don't want to be mad at her, bro. You know? And I want to have another kids too, and I don't want to have it just thrown in her face. You feel me? Show her that, yo, you stole a lot of father moment from your child. Like, you stole a lot of moments from your child. Like, cause when I get another kid, I know my daughter gonna be mad, but you know, I never had that experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be fighting with no more flesh and blood. Shit, for real. Hell yeah, she's a good woman, bro. Hold it. If she's a good woman towards you, gang, hold that shit down. Cause you not missing shit out there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't missing nothing. Cause for real, I feel like this is what life is, bro. Like, and I'm still single talking like this. It's like you find you a woman that's really with you. You know what I mean? Know how to vibe with you. You know what I mean? I ain't saying perfect or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Know how to vibe with you. Because for me, that shit's very important. Because some females don't know how to talk to nigga. I don't like that. Uh, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even looking. I'm just gonna let the universe, cause I don't know what love is, bro. Yeah, I have experience, but shit, how the hell I'm gonna look for something I don't know what it is, what it look like? So I'm gonna let it find me. Cause every time I do that, bro, it's always that shit always beautiful. Cause if I don't go back and something like that, and we just end up clicking, and then we start talking, then we become boyfriend and girlfriend. That shit be beautiful. But let's say I went and spit gang to her like and bag her, like I went to look. Mm-mm. That's what I'm telling you. I did my looking game, and when I look, all I found was crazy, crazy, for real. Cause which is makes sense, bro. How we looking for love when we don't even know what love look like? We know what love felt like, but we don't know what love looked like. So I'm gonna let the universe, you know what I mean? Or let love find me. For real. Just let I keep my heart open for love. But like me chasing, me looking for love, I did my looking, and every time I look, I find nothing but crazy. But I had 30 crazy ones. But the thing is, though, okay, it's like, okay, but I had my experience, because I went from a player mode and all that shit, bro. Like, it's like, God. Like, right now, bro, I want to settle down for a gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I'm at the point where hoe don't satisfy me. Just, I don't care. She could be a baddie with the fatty. Like, you feel me? Because the minute I finish intercourse, I'm going to be sitting out here like I ain't just smashed. And she all on the bed like, you done put it on today, bro. You feel me? Like, and I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't feeling shit. But let's say I have some type of connection, and for her, some type of what? Yeah, that's the thing though. I'm trying to tell you, bro. When you hunt, you find, bro. Every time I hunt, bro, I find all crazy. I find crazy female, and I'm not crazy person. I'm real calm and collect. You understand what I mean? Like my wife, my girlfriend I never had to raise my voice on them, none of that. Not that, oh, they work on an eggshell, none of that. It's just like that's not the type of person I am. So like, we never really get to this energy where But yeah, bro. Every time I look, but when I don't look, I find. That should be beautiful. Like I had this cougar I find, bro. You feel me? Like I wasn't looking. Feel me? I was fake loving myself a little bit. You know what I mean? Trying to get into self love. And then her motherfucking ass, we just started clicking. I didn't even look at her like I like her, nothing. We was just vibing and shit. And then she did a little sign. I'm like, damn. This shit just got real from there. You feel me? It wasn't forced. It wasn't like planned. None of that. It was like more like expect the unexpected, man. But nah, I'm for real though. I'm like, think about it. Do you know how much your girl that you met right now? I mean, your wife, bro. Did you went and look for her, or you met her through somebody? I clicked some shit. Cause for real, did you met her through somebody, or Yeah, I remember. Just said this one Jamaican. Oh, tell, next time you said say Wagwan baby. Like Wagwan baby, where you been all my life? Bomba clot. I ain't even Jamaican. Can't forget the bomba clot, bro. Bomba clot. What you mean? When I'm looking, this one is but you didn't look. You meet it through someone, bro, or something that caused you to meet her, and then y'all end up having this love and attraction. You feel me? Ain't like you seen you was outside walking, you seen her, you went and spoke to her, and what I mean is like you went and bagged her. Not that you didn't bag her, but it's like I don't know. With the internet, shit be different, man. You know what I mean? Cause the internet, I be feeling like the internet a little different. Yeah, even on the internet, that probably was the one. You know what I'm saying? She said yes on the first ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But see, I found her on the internet. Shit, put me on. Yo, put me on, okay? Put me on. Took me age. Nah, I feel you. Hell yeah. But you know what's crazy though? I have found some good women in my life, but I feel like I wasn't good enough for them, so I let them go. And the crazy thing is, bro, they don't give a fuck about that shit. And they still fuck with me to this day, not sexually, because, you know, I be trying to respect shit. For real, bro. I be trying. I was niggas small talking shit. Yo, dead ass. People don't understand. You be having to think. Like, especially we really, really, really think you cute. Like, not on some just not we ain't seen nothing sexual yet. Just like, oh my god, like I want to make her my wife type shit. Man, it be nigga. We really gotta be thinking stuff. You know what I mean? So we can spit our game proper, spit a proper game. Yeah, shit. Look for quote and all that shit. I remember when I was in high school, bro. I hit you with a little quote and shit like. Shit, you know how nigga be like, damn, did you just fall out of heaven? And all that good shit. But what made my shit was wavy is like how I used to deliver that shit though. But I was just that shit crazy though, yo. Yo, you know what's crazy? You never remember high school days, bro? When you was in love around high school era? Yo, I miss that shit, bro. Cause when I was in high school, gang, I still talk to Shorty to this day. I still my baby. Just I respect. I can't. I don't try to see her because she got a husband and shit. And I'm her first love. She my first love. You know what I mean? But gang, in high school day, nigga, I used to I used to draw a flower and then make it and write a poetry, spray some perfume in that motherfucker, and put that bitch in an envelope. When I see her, give her that shit. Like, what? I was writing, I was writing big poem where them bitches was too advanced for her ass. She probably ain't really grasped the whole meaning of this shit. Yo, hey, you know what's crazy? I'm seeing this shit. We seeing this shit now though. School was lit. Now that we thinking about it, bro, like you feel me? Like, yo, damn. We should be able to go back real quick. Like, man, just one time. Not two times, just one time real quick. Nah. Shit, when I was in high school, I was bigger than this. When I tell I was cut and balled, I was that nigga. Shit, especially when I went to job court, all I was doing is going to school and lift weight. Damn. Yo, what the fuck? Gang say, yo, Snapchat her that picture, that pic. Damn. That's crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit right there. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm on another one too. Yeah, I ain't even gonna cap, yo. Life is a mystery, bro. Well, like from my understanding, like you always gotta expect the unexpected, yo. And don't expect that shit. That's what I see. Like when you expect something, it don't come. But when you don't expect that shit, it come out of nowhere. It's like, is it my time to shine? What? I bet. I said I was gonna smoke one blunt because I just got off work, but I ain't know it's gonna be vibing like this, so I'm fucking with it. I gotta get my ass to sleep pretty soon. What time is it? I gotta work tomorrow too. I go out on the afternoon though. I got time. It's 3 o'clock. That's what I'm gonna be getting off tomorrow. Getting that fire. Oh man. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Some days I feel like I don't need sleep. Like, yeah, for real. Some days I feel like I don't need sleep because I'm just sleeping. I'm just sleeping because the purpose of sleep, I'm not even aware of it. Cause it's not even doing nothing no more. Not even recharging the body. Where I ain't gonna lie, I needed it this morning, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I see things falling together. I'm a little scared. I'm like, damn, is that shit just for a little second? Cause I'm tired, gang. Like, when everything start falling together and shit. I was like, dang, I gotta get it right so I don't get back to the old ways. So fall back to facts. I heard they said that's for real. I heard that before too, for real though. Like, now I kind of understand because when you tired, you ain't gotta force yourself to go to sleep. The minute you lay your body, ping, ping, you out like a light. So, like, are you a spiritual person or a religious person? I'm nothing, bro. Yeah, but do you believe in the higher power? Because there's nothing wrong with you not, you know, but do you believe in the higher power? Like, do you believe in it? And do you believe it? Do you, or let me put it another way, or are you aware of there's a creator? Facts. Facts. But I learned that not everybody you should be allowed to. Cause some people you're not supposed to do it at the moment. Cause if you do that, you're gonna fucked up their journey of life at the moment, especially they going through some shit. For real. Cause certain shit I went through, cause I got spoiled, will fuck you up, cause you got spoiled. You don't believe in nothing. Why you don't believe in nothing? I mean, is that what your mind said, or that's what you just thinking? Oh, cause if I sneeze, what you gonna tell me? True, but there's more to life. See how amazing the world is. You feel me? There's more to life, like you gotta think about it too, though, bro. Like, which we born to die. Like, think about it, bro. Were we born to die? We ain't born to die, bro. Like, for real, you know, there's so much theory. I heard that the earth is a school for soul. Like, we come down here to have an experience, to understand what it feel like to eat, go through pain, not being aware of God's presence and all that. You understand what I mean? I feel like after this earth, we transit, you know what I mean? It's like we graduate from the school. You understand what I mean? And then we became like spiritual guidance or whatever. Get our rank up in heaven after we graduate this hard school. So you say you don't believe in nothing. They got scientists that got that build machine that's telling you like they saw your soul leave your body. You understand what I mean? Scientists will tell you the created existence is real. Hello. Um, the creator said we are a spitting image of him. So if you don't believe in him, you don't believe in yourself. Because he's within us. Everyone and everything. Even beyond things that our mind could think of. You feel me? Because if you say you don't believe in the creator, so that's me, you don't believe in yourself. I'm not talking about the one that made full of trickery. I'm talking about the one that's within you, me, and everything. And everyone. The grass, the water, the tree, the air. You name it. Beyond everything our mind could think of. You know what I mean? Yeah, because that's good because you better than a lot of Christians. That's people that's religion and be claiming they spiritual because when you become spiritual, it's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be humble. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I just take it. Because when you become a religious person, which is both of them are the same, are you a religious or a spiritual person, which is the same. Because the minute you become a religion, join a religion, you become spiritual. You know what I mean? People catch it the Holy Ghost in church. That's spiritual. That's all spiritual. So they both we need some more air. Bro, you talk about some more water. Are you crazy? Where did the water that flooded the earth went? Do you know where water? You know water come from trees in the middle of the trees, somewhere in the trees. I don't know if in the middle, but it come somewhere inside of the trees, yo. That's where a lot of water carries. If they cut all the trees, the earth will get flooded. You could look that up. Tree carry a lot of waters. Like, and with the whole earth that got flooded the first time, it was a bunch of tree they came down and cut, and after that, and that's something I was watching, but he said we need some more air. We already got air, bro. Bro. Everything we need is here and we got it. It's just us. This bin right here, it's just like we just need to stop being a dickhead. Dickhead and selfish. And we'll turn this earth into heaven. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's possible we could do it. It's just us got to do it. By coming together for real. And when I say us, yes, us, but like really the motherfucker that control the world. Like put other people to control the world that's on the good side instead of, you know what I mean? But it's beyond religion, bro. It's beyond religion because you don't have to go to church to have your own encounter with the Creator. You know what I mean? Your own feeling, your own realization to that, I felt His presence. Not like I felt His whole body right there. Like no, like Yeah, I love you too, though, Brody. For real, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you and respect you. Stay safe too, man. Shit, for real. Make sure you buckle up, man. You know what I mean? Oh shit, gotta take the kids to school. Okay. Man, my boy said, "Look, I'll be back. I'll be back. Daddy duty." Facts. Bro said it was 7 something. Yep. So it probably 8 o'clock by now. Oh yeah, you're supposed to learn about every like this is the thing that I find very weird with especially Christian, that's what I'm used to. It's like they so not open minded because other religion they're not even learning about it. I'm not saying choose it, but you gotta learn about it. You understand what I mean? Like, cause from what I heard, it's like all religion that they created, they all got information about the creator. You understand what I mean? It's like, why would you wanna only stick to yours? You know what I mean? Why not question it? Cause especially the man us men be writing what God wrote. I mean, God said. You know what I mean? And the people that's be writing it, they're not on the good God side. So it's like you're not even blessed to translate that because you're not on God's side. So how you gonna translate this? Nah, it's not. No, bro. You don't need this, bro. You do not need to be. It's not an educated thing, bro. It's just, you know what I mean? Be curious about the creator. And you have your own accountant because, shit, you could do all the education in the world you want, gang. For real, you could do all the education you learn. Like, it's like, be curious where, you know, pay attention to things that happen to you throughout the days, like, and trying to think about, like, how is it possible? You know what I mean? But, like, damn, gotta be the creator because this, and that, and this, like, cover me. Like, I went through a situation, bro, where I was in a situation and I decided. Yeah, my thing was tripping. Kind of kicked
These
me
slip-on
out.
orthopedic shoes are built for middle-aged and elderly men. Once you try them, you won't want anything else. They're built to last up to 10 years. What if everything you're chasing is already on its way to you, but you're the one blocking it? You only lose what you cling to. Buddha. In a world obsessed with hustle, control, and instant results, we forget the quiet truth. The universe doesn't respond to effort alone. It responds to energy. Right now, you're being tested, not by chaos.
Damn.
What if everything you're chasing is already on its way to you, but you're the one blocking it? You only lose what you cling to. Buddha. In a world obsessed with hustle, control, and instant results, we forget the quiet truth. The universe doesn't respond to effort alone. It responds to energy. Right now, you're being tested, not by chaos, but by your own resistance. Ask yourself, how much peace are you trading for progress that never comes?
Yo, what's going on? Fuck. Messing up the vibe.
How much peace are you trading for progress that never comes? This video will challenge the way you think about effort, timing, and control. It'll show you how Buddhist wisdom holds the key to getting everything you deserve by doing less, not more. You'll discover the unseen reason why life feels so heavy and what happens when you finally let go. If you're going to get anything out of this video, just get this. You don't have to chase what's already yours.
When you think of religion, a belief in God often comes to mind. But Buddhism is different. Buddhists don't deny the existence of gods, yet they don't worship one either. So what's that? Buddhism is more of a philosophy, a way of life, personal growth, mindfulness, and compassion. The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, was a human being, not a deity. He taught that the path to enlightenment is within each of us, not handed down by a higher power. Buddhists believe in karma, the law of cause and effect, and reincarnation, where our actions determine our future lives. The goal isn't to appease a god, but to escape the cycle of suffering by achieving nirvana, a state of ultimate peace, by focusing on truth within themselves. When you think of religion, a belief in God often comes to mind, but Buddhism is different. Buddhists don't deny the existence of gods, yet they don't worship one either. So why? When you think of religion, a belief in God often...
When you pray, who do you pray to? Buddha. And do you believe Buddha is listening to you?
Oh yes. But the Buddhist concept, even Buddha himself, you see, monks, scholars, should not accept my teaching out of faith, out of devotion, but rather thorough investigation and experiment. And then also, so Buddha stated, you are your own master. So therefore, ultimately, responsibility entirely on your own shoulder.
When you pray, who...
Your dad did a cartwheel?
Yeah.
Wow, so your brain doesn't really know the difference between, say that again?
Between something that happened in real life or something that you strongly visualize.
So you could create enough of a visualization for yourself if you really were to powerfully start to focus on it and do that, that your brain at one point would have to think it's so true that the world would meet you and put it into your life.
I love the way you put that.
Wow.
Damn.
I compare myself to others, just the thought.
Yours. That's all you need to know in life. And stay till the end. There's a powerful bonus lesson waiting for you. Number 1. Let go like the sky releases the storm. What if the only thing standing between you and peace is your need to control everything? There's a lesson whispered in the silence after a storm, when the clouds clear and the sky returns to stillness, as if nothing ever happened. It doesn't cling to the thunder. It doesn't replay the lightning. It simply lets go. Like the sky releases the storm, you too must learn to release control to plant the seed, but you don't scream at the soil, so breathe. Loosen your grip. Let the storm pass without trying to catch the rain, because the calm you seek is already within you. It's just buried under layers of control, fear, and expectation. At the end of the day, the universe doesn't need you to push harder. It needs you to trust deeper. You become what you believe. Heal your inner resistance, and your outer world will align. 2. Observe your mind like a still lake. Watches the moon. When was the last time you truly watched your thoughts without chasing them, fearing them, or drowning in them? Most of us live trapped in our own minds. We don't even realize it. Thoughts arise, and we run after them. Worries surface, and we grip them like lifelines. But Buddhist wisdom offers a different way, a quieter, deeper way. Imagine a still lake on a full moon night, the surface untouched by wind.
Imagine falling asleep without the weight of the day on your chest. No spinning thoughts. No need to fix what already happened. Just peace. Real peace, built from the inside out. But be honest. How many nights have you spent trapped in your mind, replaying conversations, worrying about things that are already gone, trying to control what was never yours to hold? The way you let go at night defines the life you wake up to. If you fall asleep with acceptance, with calm, with the right teachings, you'll feel lighter, clearer, more connected to what really matters. But if you fall asleep in resistance, trying to control the uncontrollable, then you carry that struggle into tomorrow before it even begins. Tonight, you're going to learn how to release, not by force, not by pretending everything is